Hey guys, alright, welcome to Ask Alpha. Well, in today's Ask Alpha session, we've got 3 questions that we're going to answer, and they cross a broad area or spectrum. We've got one question talking about facial hair. We have another question asking about the dreaded friend zone in relationships. And our third and final question, we are going to be talking about how to get a shirt that you buy off the rack tailored. Our first question comes from Maxwell, and Maxwell wants to know, he says, I'm 17 years old, and I produce a lot of neck hair, sideburns, chin hair, but for some reason my mustache is just kind of fuzzy. Is there any way to speed this up and give myself a dark mustache any faster? Maxwell, great question, and especially because it touches me, because I also was stricken with the affliction of some follicle deficiencies. When I was growing up, it started to grow. My sideburns, honestly, didn't actually connect to the side of my temples until about 2 years ago. No lie. Right here, my mustache to my goatee on this side, it really didn't connect until about 7 years ago, and I'm 35 now. So it happens over time, but there are some things that while you're sort of developing your facial hair, because you're young, you're 17, your testosterone is pumping, what you can do to help basically speed up the process is shave your face every day or every other day. This is basically going to shave the hair off, and it's going to send a message to the follicle to start growing. Over time, you shaving every day is going to produce darker hair, and it's going to grow in thicker and darker. At least that's what my aunts and my grandmother tells me. The Italian women in my family, they all have really sweet, thick mustaches, and they say it's because they started shaving them because they got a little hair here, and I just think they're hairy beasts. Except my Nana. She is sweet, but she uses Nair. No, seriously, I don't know. But yes, Maxwell, to get that facial hair to grow in faster, shave your face, my friend. Our next question comes from Norberto from Puerto Rico, and he says, Hey Aaron, I have a question. I really like this girl, but she's a really good friend. How do I let her know that I like her and I want to be more than just friends? Great question. The deal is she already knows that you want to be more than just friends. Women are not dumb. You, me, guys, we can basically be really blind and sort of dumb to a lot of things and a lot of signs and symbols. But this girl, she knows that you are interested a little bit more than you possibly are. The fact is, you haven't said anything until now. So, here's the deal. The longer you wait and the longer you maintain a platonic friendship, the greater the chance that you are going to be stuck in that friend zone and you're not going to be able to get out. She's going to be dating other guys, you're going to start dating other women, and the whole time you're pining for this señorita. Well, Norberto, it's time to take action, my friend. It is time to be a man, get some cojones. See all my Spanish? I basically know curse words. Anyway, you need to take charge. You need to tell this woman, or say, go up to her and ask her to do something socially, but not with everybody else. A lot of times you end up developing feelings for one of the females in the group, in your sort of inner circle, but it's tough to actually isolate them and get them alone to let them know that you do want more than just friends, because you're always in this group environment. And so what I would recommend is to actually ask her to do something that she likes, one of her interests, basically just the two of you. Something like this. You know that she loves sushi, or maybe she loves building sandcastles. I don't know. It doesn't matter. That's beside the point. Don't interrupt me. Go up to her and basically plan this idea. You've got this idea in your head. Go up to her and say, Josephine, hey, I was wondering, I know you like to build sandcastles. Well, there's this great sandcastle place right down the road that I would really like to go to, but I don't know anybody else who really loves sandcastles like you. Would you mind going with me? Or say she likes sushi. Hey, have you ever tried da-da-da-da sushi place? Because I hear it's really great and the unagi is spectacular. How would you like to go with me? See if you can isolate or nail her down to actually going out on a date with you one-on-one. If she says yes, she knows the deal and she's into you also. If she says no, chances are you are stuck in that friend zone, and I don't want you to be wasting your time, energy, or pining over somebody that ultimately is not going to come around to see that you are the man of her dreams. So I want you to basically move on at that point. But put your feelers out, start flirting a little bit more, send her a cute text message now and then. How you doing? It'll work, I'm telling you. And our last question is a style question, and this is applicable to basically everybody out there, and I know it is for me personally. He says, Aaron, I just purchased an off-the-rack shirt at a place like JCPenney's. Can a seamstress or tailor modify this shirt to fit better? Let's say the sleeves are too baggy or the shirt is cut like a box. Can either of those issues be resolved by a tailor? The answer is abso-spankin-lutely. What you need to do, I want you to do a test, because this is something where for $15, for $10, for a relatively little amount of money, you can make your favorite shirt or maybe your second favorite shirt fit you perfectly. Let's do a test. I want you to go and find a shirt in your closet that you love, but you know that it's a little bigger or not fitting you the way that you ideally would have it fit. I want you to take that shirt and take it to your local tailor. They're not hard to find. If you don't know of a tailor, just ask one of your friends or your mother or your father or a family member or just an acquaintance who they use, because most people know a tailor or have one that they would recommend. Take that shirt in and tell them, I would like to make this shirt a little bit more fitted. They can take the sleeves in, they can take the sides in, they can make that shirt fit you exactly the way that you would ideally envision it fitting you. I just recently did this. I actually had a shirt sent to me by a company. It was for free. They asked me what I wanted. It was a white button-down dress shirt. And no, it wasn't Modern Tailor, because those shirts are perfect. It was actually that DeSantis collection company. They sent me a shirt, and it was gigantic. It was cut for some like dude with a huge gut. And I'm like, man, I need to wear this shirt, but how am I going to wear this shirt when it's so big? And so I actually took that shirt to my tailor, and he pinned that bad boy up. He pinned it a little too tight under my armpits. I said, hey, can I get a little more room under there? He pinned it up all the way down my arms, all the way down the body, and he tailored it. It cost me about $12, and when it was done, it was the best fitting shirt that I actually had. It was actually better. I'm going to use that shirt as my template to make some more Modern Tailor shirts. So yes, if it's a casual shirt, if it's I would say stick with button-up shirts. Don't try and tailor a sweater or a sweatshirt or a pullover. Stick with a button-up. But yes, take your favorite or second favorite button-up to a tailor. They're going to make you look like $1 million without spending $1 million. See, it all goes well. And then in the end, I still try to be creative or think, see, here I go again. I am just stuck. All right. I'm better now. You get what I'm saying. Yes, you absolutely can get off-the-rack clothing and have them taken to your tailor and get them fitted and tailored for you. Perfect. I gotta stop while I'm ahead. Goodbye.